Hello and welcome back to Schneider Field, where the Schenectady Patriots and Guilderland Dutchmen are both taking the field to start off the second half of the first round boys soccer sectional. The Dutchmen are currently winning 1-0, but they have really been shooting the ball a lot at Schenectady's goal, who have just been packing it in, and we're able to keep it at 1 thanks to some big defensive stops and big saves by the goalkeeper, Mike Avramidis. This is Hugh Smith, and before joining me was Coach Snyder. And the players take position as Guilderland is set to kick it off. Looks like Andrew Checkeye ready with his left foot to play a big ball over the top. The ref blows his whistle as Brendan Ford was running. The ref will call it back because that was an extremely illegal start by Brendan Ford. You're only supposed to start running after the ball is kicked. You can enter the offensive half. Brendan Ford, gave himself a little bit of a head start there, but a little bit too much for the referee. This will be take 2 for the set play. Checkeye plays it forward to the corner as Figueroa tries to run on to this. Ball played back by Schenectady. Falls to Pat Palmer, who shimmies around Chen and plays it forward. And Abus playing it forward for Schenectady. A deep throw for Schenectady right off the bat. Header away by Nick Honan. Ball falls to Ryan Eddy, who clears it away. Only as far as Schenectady's center back, though. Plays it back into the middle. Palmer tracking back to get the ball. However, 3 players surrounded him and took the ball back. And right in the opening seconds of the second half, Schenectady has been taking control. The Dutchmen probably want to slow it down just a tad bit, collect themselves, and then push ahead the other way. Ball played into the middle to Mish Kirsten, plays it back. Big ball straight into the middle of the field, and Adam Kucher runs on to head it forward. Blocked by Tynan there, and ball falls to Ford, who tries to spring Figueroa through. And ball played out of bounds by Schenectady. Ryan Eddy can step it up to throw this one into the middle of the park. And ball into the middle, flicked on by Checkeye, but cleared out by Schenectady. Adam Kucher straight back with the ball, falls to Checkeye's feet again, but Patrick Palmer has it and is looking to play his Abus forward. Another big ball over the top by Guilderland, straight to the keeper of Ramidis, who will collect and play it right back. Shallow punt, and Checkeye heads it forward to Ford, who is challenged by Dennis. Dennis wins the ball. He had the height advantage there. Ball out wide for Schenectady with Avramidis. Steve Avramidis dribbles it into the middle. Checkeye tracking back, pokes it away, and plays it forward, only to find Khan. Kucher heads it out. Abus, no challenge there against the Dutchman. Avramidis with the ball, plays it to Kirsten. Dutchmen are fighting and fighting for the ball. Schenectady are keeping it in the attacking half. Schenectady have the momentum so far in this half. Dutchmen need to recollect themselves and go the other way. Ball played into the middle. Ashley easily collects. This is, I think, only the second time the ball's at his hands. Big ball into the middle. Checkeye heads it forward. And it looks like it will be a foul against Schenectady. So the Dutchman will push forward. The last ball played in by Adam Kucher in a similar position in the first half was incredible. It resulted in a spectacular triple save by Avramidis, but the Dutchman hoped to be just as dangerous this time. Ball chipped in, back post. Avramidis punches it away. Kirsten has it on. Ball falls to Schenectady, who's back in. Schenectady was down in the first half, clutching his knee, but he is back in action, thankfully. Patrick Palmer with the ball, dribbling in and out of Guilderland players. Big ball over the top, looking for Abus, but Honan will be the first one to step to it and play it long into the seats. Avramidis with the throw. Kucher plays it back, finds Ford. Ford tracking back to get the ball. Falls to Tynan, and then Chekai. Ball played back to Ford, who tried to turn, and it was cleared right into his face. He is on the ground there. Did not like that hit. Ford gets up, cocking his head back. That may leave a mark, unfortunately. Ford walking away. Hopefully he has no concussion there. Ruben Chen on the ground. Didn't see any contact there. Something with his knee or his hamstring possibly. He might have pulled a muscle. And Chen looking around, getting support from his teammates. Schenectady players grouping up to talk things over. The clock is stopped here, so this will not eat time away from the game. And Chen getting up and can walk without support. A bit of a limp, however. Ryan Sanders subbing on for him. This is interesting now. We have 3 outside backs on the field, so where will Sanders play? Looks like Sanders will fill in for Chen. Sanders has a quick chat with Canali, who will give him directions. And Sanders dropping back to play possibly defensive center mid. Sanders on this team not used to a central role. He's usually on the outside coming in, but in this new role he's going to have to direct traffic and play some nice balls through, something he definitely can do. Ball played forward towards Tynan, falls to Palmer, who flicks it over looking for Avramidis. Schenectady will pick that back up. Ball cleared by Schenectady, falls to Kucher, who has no one around him. Big ball over the top by Kucher, and it looks like Brendan Ford sped past the back line, cuts it around one Schenectady player, cuts it around another, tries to play it into the middle, but 2 players blocking it off. Cleared away by Schenectady. That was a great breakaway chance by Brendan Ford, who has the ball once again. Schenectady racing forward. Ball played into the middle. Mendel flicking it on with his heel. Avramidis, great reflexes to pounce on that one and save it. Great chance by the Dutchman. with their intricate passing and through balls. Sanders plays it back. Ball played forward by Schenectady. Falls to Tynan, who plays it off of a Schenectady player and out of bounds. It will be another throw-in for Schenectady. Looks like Sanders playing in a center back position as Nick Honan is pressed up. So Sanders getting some practice back in the middle of the field where he plays in the club season. And Honan mixing things up in a slightly more advanced position. He could advance himself a lot more, and running forward into the attacking half is something Honan definitely likes to do. Hopefully he can show off his offensive skills and put a goal or two in. Sanders pressuring Avramidis, pokes the ball away, but a little too aggressively according to the referee, who gives the foul to Avramidis. Avramidis looking to play it forward for his team, does so. Big ball down the line, no one there. And the Dutchmen will take their time on this one. Ball played to Tynan, plays it back to Schenectady. Bigger ball through to Ford. Great back heel to Mendo, plays it to Tynan running through in the middle. Back to Tynan, who spins around one Schenectady player, lays it off to Ford, who gets pushed over as he's shooting it. Looks like a Schenectady player on the ground injured here. That might have been a foul on Ford there. Surprised the referee didn't give another penalty there after the soft call on the handball. Coach Bogue running out onto the field as his player might be done for the day, or at least for the moment. Sean Weaver looking to check in for Gilderlin. And number 14, Robert Brown, is the one who is down. Coach Canale giving some instructions to Frigueletto. Avramidis runs over to the sideline. The Gilderlin crowd right now is enjoying their time, seeing their players winning. However, it's only by one goal, and it only takes one spectacular moment by Schenectady to tie things up and really make GHS work for their win. Schenectady get a breather, which is good for them because Gilderlin has been extremely fast-paced today and has been making Schenectady really work to defend their goal. The Dutchmen have a chat with the referee, possibly about the no call there in the penalty box, but they could also be saying hi. And it looks like Brown is up for Schenectady, walking over, not very comfortably at all, has to take a moment and go back down. He might be more injured than we think. They may need the cart for this one. Terrible for Schenectady, very unfortunate. Brown in extreme distress right now. Looks like he's might be holding his knee. And it looks like Brown will be able to get on the cart by himself as Coach Canale comes out. He doesn't want to see anyone hurt. Schenectady's bench giving their player a round of applause. Coach Bogue runs back over. Ooh, we don't know exactly what happened to Brown there. Maybe a collision with Ford, possibly with his own player even. Referee coming over to take note of this injury and stoppage in play. And Schenectady take a quick huddle to talk things over, try and give them some motivation to fight back into this. They're only down by 1 goal. And Guilderland's JV team in the back there supporting their senior players. And it looks like it will be a goal kick for Avramidis as everyone takes position again and we can get things going once more. Sean Weaver subbing on for Andrew Chekai. Guilderland lose a little bit in height there, but Weaver is perfectly capable. Ball falls to Frigueletto from the missed kick. Ford jumping over players, and Frigueletto had a great shot, unfortunately right at the keeper. Looked like it was an offsides anyway. Avramidis really deep to help out his brother on the defensive side. And he plays it forward. Schenectady and Honan both went for that one, and it results in the ball going out of bounds. Ball played up, looking for Palmer, headed down by Schenectady. Falls to Tynan, who dribbles through Abus. Abus knocked down, and it will be a Schenectady free kick in the attacking half. This might be their best chance, and certainly an opportunity to score. Schenectady players pushing up. As time goes on, they have less and less to lose here. But the ball rolls through to Ashry, who will let his team push up the field, get into shape before he plays it. Big ball over the top by Ashry. Nice flick on no bounce by Friggs. And it falls to Weaver, pushing on the outside. Avramidis back to push it away and win his side a goal kick. Avramidis, of course, a great physical and technical presence for Schenectady, but if he's staying in the back, then that means they have much less attacking options up front. Steve Avramidis to take the goal kick in place of his brother. Ball falls to Schenectady, who plays it through to Honan. One-touch pass to Mendel, plays it up to Ford. Ford can't hang on to that. Falls to Schenectady. Mendel there to try and win it back. Ball popped into the air. A boost against Friggs. Friggs challenging for it, pokes it away. Another challenge, hits it away. And it is a boost against Frigueletto. This battle continuing. Well fought by both of them. The Dutchmen come up with the ball until Schenectady can poke it away and steal it back. Pat Palmer checking back to get the ball and starts racing the other way for Schenectady. Mendel trying to recover, trying to poke it away from Pat. He only falls to the ground. Pat right through Mendel and Eddie. Luckily, Adam Kuchar is there to kick it away. No other Schenectady players were rushing forward, but that just shows the danger of Patrick. Ashley with the ball at his feet, way outside the box, plays it forward to Tynan, who can just go down the sideline. Ooh, pass one player, pass two. Finally, a Schenectady player gets a clean foot on that and can poke it out of bounds, while the Dutchman can push up. Quick throw by Schenectady, falls to Tynan. Tynan battling to win the ball back. It will be a foul against Schenectady, and a great attacking opportunity for the Dutchman. If Adam Kuchar can whip this ball in, he's probably going to do it with his stronger left foot, so it's going to be an outswinger. Hopefully the Dutchman can get ahead on this on the far post. 3 Dutchmen going over to this. Oh, they might do a trick play here. Alex Mendel stepping up, runs over it. Kuchar runs over it, ball played in by Honan into the middle. Avramidis there to kick it away. Ball falls back to Sanders, who plays it up to Honan. Honan with the ball in the middle to Schenectady on the outside. Schenectady plays it into Ford. Ford trying to turn, gets the shot off. Another slow roller to Avramidis, who doesn't cleanly collect it, but no one pressuring him, so he can pick it up and play it forward to try and spring his team towards Palmer, but 3 Guilderland players are there, and Schenectady can win it back, play it all the way back to Kuchar, has plenty of time and space, no one rushing onto him. Schenectady with the ball again, out wide, playing it up towards Frigoletto, poked away. Schenectady wants to win it back right here. Tynan joins in with him, but it will be a Schenectady throw, up to Palmer. Schenectady with the ball again, longer ball forward, looking for Ford. Flies past him though to Avramidis. Ford harassing Avramidis, goes to ground, ball falls to Tynan, who spins, tries to play Ford through. Ford was not running, not on the same page there. Ford rushing back to win the ball again, and Schenectady with a lot of time and space. Ball across this time into the middle towards Sean Weaver, who takes it down. Ball falls to Mendel, but cleared away by Schenectady. Schenectady really packing it in, only Palmer forward. Abus is shifting forward now that the pressure is relieved, but it looks like Schenectady is playing 10 men on defense right now. Mendel gives it to his teammate and runs into the box. Ball played forward, and Mendel and Schenectady not on the same page there as the ball rolls out of bounds and results in a Schenectady goal kick. Arnav Cannon subbing on for Brendan Ford. Ford has put in a great physical performance, and he just needs a breather. However, Arnav Cannon can too run forever and win the ball. Ball headed away by Honan and out of bounds. Avramidis wants to take this one, plays it forward looking for a boost, hit out by Ryan Sanders. No, off of a boost, and Schenectady will take the ball, play it back to Adam Kuchar. Pat Palmer pressures him, but he easily finds Ryan Eddy, who's wide open, and takes his space. Big ball forward by Ryan Eddy looking for Sean Weaver. Avramidis there to, oh, that was a big push by Avramidis on Weaver, and it will be another penalty kick. That was a ton of unnecessary aggression by Avramidis, and a penalty to Guilderland. Sean Weaver can only take so much pushing before he goes down. Arnav Cannon stepping up to take this one. Avramidis getting ready. It's the second penalty he'll have to see today. Cannon taking some deep breaths in and out, trying to focus himself. Players set. Cannon hits it. And a save by Avramidis. And the follow through by Honan is over the top. That is an incredible save by Avramidis, who guessed correctly there. Cannon not very happy with himself. That wasn't too powerfully hit, and Schenectady going 2-2 with lucky penalty kicks there. Ball played short and into the middle. Arnav Cannon pressuring, cleared away by Avramidis. Ball falls back to Eddie, who will let it out, even though he had plenty of time and space. Looking for the throw-in. Deep throw, looking for Cannon. Ball will fall to Honan, who heads it out wide. Both Cannon and Weaver running onto that. Off of Schenectady and out of bounds for a deep throw. Cannon looking to play it short, sees nothing, and Ryan Eddy will go up to the advanced position and try and throw it in really deep. Ball in. This is a high looper into the 6. Tynan tries to volley it on his right foot, but only slices it, and it goes over the goal. There were a lot of players crowding in that 6-yard box. Ball played forward by Avramidis. Falls to Honan, who will settle it. Challenged by Palmer. Ball stuck under his feet, and Palmer will take advantage of that and win it back. Palmer playing it back to Mish. Blocked by Arnav. Palmer will take it back. Palmer in a really deep position, just dancing around Guilderland players. And Cannon takes it back. It looked like that ball stayed in bound. The referee called it out, and Guilderland is not happy about that one. They could have broken away there. Avramidis looking to take this one. He's their go-to man in the back right now. Plays it forward, headed away by Schenectady. Honan did not know where that went, but Palmer did. Plays it up, and it looks like Honan was holding on to Palmer a little bit too much. The foul will go against Guilderland, and it will be a free kick for Schenectady in a slightly advanced but definitely out wide position. Avramidis looking to hit this ball in, and again it's an opportunity for Schenectady to tie this up. Now if they do, this will go into overtime, and after that, if it's still tied, penalty kicks. Avramidis hits it in, deflected off of Eddie, who jumped up into the air, but safely into the arms of Aaron Ashry. Big ball over the top. Khan heads it back. Palmer rushing onto it. Ashry, great play, stepping way out of his box to clear it out of bounds as Palmer was rushing on and had a dangerous opportunity there. Palmer tries to turn around Weaver, but Weaver kicks it out of bounds. It will be a throw-in, but to whom? To Schenectady, says the referee. Avramidis stepping up on the other side of the field now. Only Weaver on Palmer. They should really double team him. Avramidis, deep ball in, flick through to the middle, falls to Dennis, who tries to turn, shoot, and that will go to the side of the goal. Aaron Ashry saw it the whole way. Ashry stepping back and winding up. Big ball from him, flicked on by Schenectady, falls to Mish Kirsten, and Schenectady. Schenectady steps up, takes it back, knocks over Mish in the process. Honan stealing it right away from Khan, trying to play it through. Can Weaver run onto this? No, Avramidis is there to flick it up into his own hands, show off his fielding capabilities. That looks like a drop kick there. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it worked to some extent. Headed back by Honan. Luck and Ford subbing back on, and it looks like Mendel and Tynan will come off. Mendel and Tynan both put up great performances today. There's 20 minutes remaining in the game, so whether we see Mendel and Tynan again or not is still a question. I guess it'll depend on the scoreline as we approach the final minutes of the game. Avramidis deep ball through, looking for a boost. Hone in there to muscle him away, turn and play it out of bounds. Avramidis again looking to throw it in deep. Abus shimmying around Schenectady, or at least trying to, but Schenectady containing him very well out there. Ball tried to play in towards Mish, who got a touch to it, but the Guilderland players can block it out. Ball played out of bounds again, but it was off of a Schenectady player, and Guilderland will get the ball back. Playing it a quick one to Luck there, who plays it back to Kucher. He looks big and into the middle. Ball falls to Khan, falls to Abus. Abus tripping on the ball a bit. Eddie can take it back and find his fellow outside back out wide. Ball played into Avramidis, who dribbles around Luck. Luck recovers. Kennan comes in to help, but it's eventually Marco Schenectady who cleans up the mess. Ball played back in. Marco there once more. And ball at Palmer's feet as he cuts the corner. And it is out of bounds for a Dutchman goal kick. Good containment and defensive positioning by Adam Kucher, Marco Schenectady, and the rest of the very strong Guilderland backline. Aaron Ashley's goal kicks have been looking really good this game. It's probably the blonde hair. Ball falls to Khan, who takes a touch forward, finds a boost, who winds up, plays it out wide. He probably should have shot it there. Palmer has the ball, 1v2, and Sanders can pick that pass and play it out of bounds. Abus had a great opportunity to shoot it there, passed it up to look for the godlike figure, Pat Palmer, who is just a superstar in this league and in this state. Ref telling Schenectady to back up a little bit. Ball over the top, finds a Schenectady player, and Schenectady will keep it off of Luck and out of bounds. Big looping throw in, Friguletto there to head it back out. Into the middle for Khan, who plays it to a boost. Khan with the left-footed volley there goes way wide of the goal, but that was a good opportunity by Schenectady. Simon Khan, he really has an eye for the goal. He can score with both feet, and despite some of his plays, he has been known to put it in the back of the net plenty of times, especially for his club team. Ball trickles through to Medina, who plays it forward. Brendan Ford rushing on, but Avramidis is going to easily collect this one and punt it forward. Honan heads it back, falls to Weaver, plays it to Medina, plays it through. Avramidis, Steve Avramidis, that is very, very deep. It looks like he's playing more of a sweeper position, but Schenectady really need to commit numbers forward if they're going to get a goal and tie this one up. Honan plays the ball forward to Friguletto. Friguletto trying to play it through, looking for Weaver. That was a great ball, and Weaver will get there. looking for his fellow player. Finds Medina, who plays it into the middle. Oh, ball deflected off of Luck and right to Avramidis, who throws it like a shot put right to Schenectady. Friguletto with the through ball, and Evan Luck gets to it off of a Schenectady player, and it will be another corner for Guilderland, who have had plenty, although have not converted on any of them. Let's see if they can put this one in the back of the net and double their lead. A JV player grabbing the ball, very confused as to what the role of ball boy is right now, but sets it on the corner. Guilderland taking all the time in the world to go out and hit this one. Finally, it's Schenectady who wanders over to the ball. Looks like it will be a right-footed in-swinger for the Dutchman. Ball played into the middle, flicked on, but Avramidis comes up with it and is looking to spring Palmer with the throw. The beast Ryan Sanders is there to hit it back. Sanders has been on his game despite his earlier head injury. Avramidis, ball into the middle. Forward tracked back to try and poke it away. Ball falls to Honan, who plays it up. Through to Schenectady. And Luck has it, took just one touch too many, got it poked away from him. Palmer with the ball, plays it forward as he's falling down looking for a boost, but Eddie played it away. Bouncing ball at Sanders' feet, plays it to Adam Kucher, who has plenty of time to play it out wide to Marco Schenectady. He takes his space and pushes the ball up the field, tries to find Ford, looks like. Evan Luck was also running on the outside, but it will be out of bounds by Schenectady. Schenectady plays it up to Ford, who looks to turn around two players, only gets around one, and it's poked out of bounds. Will it be? It is off of a Schenectady player, so the Dutchman will have another advanced throw in. Schenectady plays it quickly into Medina, who turns. Ball in the middle of the box at Avramidis' feet. He plays it out to Palmer. Sanders got there first, though, and playing it to Schenectady, who quickly plays it to Luck. Schenectady rushing forward, plays it past one Schenectady player to no one in a white shirt. Palmer with the ball, picking his head up. He will pass it back to his teammate, plays it into the middle. Honan there to get a chest on that one. Friguletto takes a hit by Abus. Abus still with the ball out wide, and Friguletto was tracking him the whole time. Friguletto there puts his body in the way, gets the ball, and hits it out of bounds to stop the Schenectady transition. That was a great play by Schenectady and by Abus, whose hold-up play this game has been pretty good to complement the all-star play of Patrick Palmer. Avramidis running way up to take this one. His tries must be killing him after all these throw-ins. Ball into the middle. Honan hits it away. Falls to Luck, who plays it back into the middle. Falls to Weaver. Big ball over the top. Not stopped by a Schenectady player. Ford trying to use his speed. And he wins the ball. Advantage played by the referee. It is Ford on goal. And Ford finishes it. That is a golazo! The Dutchman very happy about this one, and that gives them a little bit more of a cushion to finish out this game. That is Ford's second goal of the game. He is the all-star for the Dutchman today. And only a sophomore at that, leading the team. Both Avramidis and Palmer are pushed up now. They might both play striker. Schenectady now only have about 11 minutes to get two back on this one, and they really need to take some risks and commit some numbers forward. Ball falls to Sanders. big ball over the top, headed back by Dennis, headed down by Medina, falls to Dennis again, who plays it forward, looking for Palmer a bit too far, and Adam Kuchar will get there and play it to Alex Mendel, who picks his head up. He tried to find Evan Luck on the outside, who despite his fancy-looking slide there, couldn't keep it in. Dennis with the throw, trickles through to Pat Palmer, who tries to flick it on, but the Dutchman get the ball back through Mendel. Mendel flicking it onto the outside to Luck, who beats one player, and it is hit out of bounds by Schenectady. Will be another advanced throw-in by the Dutchman. Now with 10 minutes left in the game and a 2-goal lead, the Dutchman can really focus on just seeing this game through, and their next goal day is probably going to be the shutout. Letting up a goal now would be pretty disappointing for one of the best defenses in the league. Ref blew the whistle, arguing with Schenectady there. Looks like it might have been a foul and a card, as the referee puts him into the book.
It looks like 12.
Avramidis hanging back now to play this one forward. It looks like Marco may have jumped up with his feet out, which is dangerous, and that is why he got a yellow card. Big ball by Avramidis, falls to Kuchar, who finds Schenectady out wide, plays it forward looking for Luck, who tracks back to get a foot on it, but it falls to Patrick Palmer. Looping ball almost straight up, and Kuchar hits it away. Ball through to the overlapping Schenectady by Luck. Ball falls to Mendel, who shimmies around some Schenectady players through Josh Engel, and out of bounds off of a white shirt. Dennis with the looping throw, headed down by Luck. Pat gets the ball, pushes through. Adam Kuchar goes to ground, stops Pat, but not the whole Schenectady team, as a boost cuts the corner, plays it across and over the goal and out of bounds for a Gilderlin goal kick. That was a great transition by Schenectady, and that could have been an opportunity for them to cut the lead in half. A boost down on the ground. This is not looking good for Schenectady. A boost back up, walk in thanks to the encouragement by Captain Pat Palmer and Josh Engel. Ashley taking all the time in the world to hit this. He has absolutely no time that he needs. He just wants to see this game through. Ashley winds up, plays a big ball into the middle. Free kick to the Dutchman. Ryan Eddy wants to take this one, but Adam Kuchar will call him off of it. Eddy rushing forward, maybe looking to do a quick play here. Adam hits it as hard as he can, still reaches the back post, trickles through to Mendel, who is challenging Avramidis to head it in, but Avramidis that has the positioning and the height to get over Mendel, despite Mendel's great hair. Schenectady with the ball, pokes it forward to Medina, off of Medina, and it will be a Schenectady throw. Angle with the ball, throws it into onrushing Dennis, who is bodied away by Honan, Megs Khan. Ball still at Schenectady's feet, blocked by Weaver. And Medina pokes the ball around the Schenectady player, tries to find Weaver, but Weaver just not fast enough to get there. Avramidis on the other side of the field, throws it way up. Eddie running back against Khan. Ball into the middle for Palmer, who is on goal. Ashery dives down, blocks that one away with his legs. There's a very tight angle there. That would have been quite something if Palmer scored. I wouldn't put it past Palmer to score there. He can score from practically anywhere on the field. That was Ashery's first save of the day, and a really good one at that. They needed him there. Ashery plays it forward. Schenectady with the ball, playing it out wide. Weaver is there to pressure it. Back into the middle. Ball out wide to Ryan Spaghetti-Eddie, who cannot get there and has to resort to his defense. Medina turns one player, gets past another, and races through to play it ahead towards Cannon, who hits it off of Dennis and out of bounds. Cannon looking maybe to play a quick one, but drops the ball and walks towards the goal. Last 5 minutes of the game, and Guilderland are in a good position to see this one out. Ball out of bounds. Looked like it might have gone off of Dennis, but the referee was closer. He says no, and it will be another Avramidis goal kick. Ball at Tynan's feet. He flicks it through to Cannon, who gets there, tries to get around Avramidis, but Avramidis bodies him up there, pushes him away, and hits the ball out of bounds while going to the ground. Cannon looking to leave this one for Shiketti. Mish Kirsten about to sub in again for Schenectady for the last few minutes. Oh, it is. No, it's a throw-in. Short one to Mendel. Dribbles past one player, is fouled there, and it will be an advanced free kick out wide for the Dutchman. They will hopefully be able to whip one in and head it home on the far post. Shiketti stepping up to take this one into the box and threw everyone and out of bounds. Players get back into position as Avramidis sets up the ball. Seymour Khan subbing out. Avramidis, big ball into the middle over Mendel's head, falls to Palmer. Keeps the ball, finds his teammate, who plays it right out of bounds. Throw in looking for Cannon, falls to Tynan, gets the ball, dribbles forward, can't get through Schenectady's back line this time. Dennis with the ball, Arnav Cannon harassing him the whole time. Ball falls to Mish, who loses it to Cannon. Out on the side for Tynan, but it was played out of bounds, and it will be another Schenectady throw-in for Dennis. Looping ball into the middle, and it falls to Josh Engel, who races forward, tries to play someone through, but no one there except a Guilderland defenseman. Ball at Palmer's feet as 5 players surround him. Medina wins the ball back, picks up his head, tries to dribble through 3 players, but Engel will get the ball, try and play it back to Palmer, who will win it. Honan pokes it away and plays it up to Medina. Medina flicks it through looking for Cannon. Cannon battling for it. Ball falls back to Avramidis, who elects to clear it out of bounds. Didn't know if it was off of his own play or not, so played it safe with the kick in order to avoid the handball, which would have resulted in an indirect kick. Sanders with the ball, plays it into the middle to Medina, who plays it out wide looking for Weaver. Schenectady get the ball, play it to Engel. Avramidis with the ball at his feet. And Eddie there to hit it out of bounds. Less than a minute left, and Guilderland just want to waste time here and see this one through. Ball played forward, headed back by Weaver. Arnav Cannon with the ball, played to the goalkeeper, who will hold it for a bit. Only about 15 seconds left. Pat Palmer running through, challenging Sanders. Sanders gets the ball, about 5 seconds remaining. It's played out of bounds. And that is it. The Dutchmen will win this one 2-0 thanks to 2 great goals by Brendan Ford. They will next play Shenendahowa at Shen on Saturday at 7 p.m. under the lights. This was the first round of sectionals, a home game for the Dutchmen, and they took the W here. I want to thank everyone for watching this, and a big congratulations to the Dutchmen. This is Hugh Smith signing off for the GHS media team.